My name is Michael Kofoid. I'm 14 years old and I'm from Pengrove, California. I started racing outlaw dirt karts when I was 5 years old in the beginner box stock class and worked my way up to 500cc, two-stroke dirt bike engine, around like 80 horsepower. Thought it'd be a good idea to run sprint cars and just practice, and then that opened the door for Dan to find me and give me a shot at the KWS Lights class in Friendly, Nevada. Picked up 4 wins, Rookie of the Year in the championship.
The racing team is Dan Simpson Racing with Gary Silva Cattle Company. Okay, Michael Buddy Kofoid. There was a weekend when Marysville, Paul Haas had an open practice day up at Marysville, and my daughter wanted to go with her car, and so her 360, and she went up with the crew, and while they were up there, they saw this 9-year-old kid driving a 360 injected sprint car, and they came back home and they pulled me aside and said, "Oh, there's this kid, he's just fabulous, you can't believe this kid can drive, he's just this tiny little guy, and he's a nice young kid, and seems to have a really nice family, and you gotta meet him." So I said, "Oh yeah, well, a 9-year-old kid, come on, give me a break." But we had a practice day coming up for KWS, and so I said, well, if he's that good, call his dad and tell him to come bring him over, and at least we'll get a good view of him on our track, running against some of the best guys in the world. And so they came over. He'd turned 10 by then, and they put him in his little 360, and it was just kind of bolted together the way he bolted together on the street. Our crew jumped on it and helped his dad, and helped give him some pointers, and pretty soon the kid was wailing around our track, just laying down some really impressive laps. So at the end of the day, we were pretty impressed with him.
My goal is to make it to NASCAR, and I've kind of always looked up to Kyle Larson. I've been good friends with him, kind of grew up around him, raced go-karts with him, and watched him race sprint cars over the years, and just watched him get a whole lot better and make it to NASCAR. But I also really like Formula One. That'd be pretty cool to be able to do something like that. I'd like to thank Dan Simpson and DES Incorporated, Roy Van Connet and Leroy Van Connet, and I'd like to thank Roy especially for helping me out with building anything that he can, and Leroy Van Connet, legend sprint car race car driver, for giving me great advice from his past history, bringing it to mine, and my family, friends for making my dream possible.